So today we are flying Virgin Atlantic Premium Economy from London Heathrow to New York JFK. And honestly, this is one of those cabins that just does not get enough love. This flight is operated by the Airbus A330-900neo, and that already gives you a pretty good starting point. It's a newer aircraft in Virgin's fleet, it feels modern, and overall just a more relaxed environment for a long flight to New York. Premium Economy is obviously its own dedicated cabin tucked between upper class and economy. There are fewer rows, fewer people walking past, and it just feels calmer compared to the back of the plane. The layout here is 232, which I'm always a fan of, especially on a long flight. The seats themselves are where the upgrade becomes obvious. You've got noticeably more legroom, around 38 inches of pitch, and the seat is wider than economy, so you don't feel boxed in for 7 hours. There is more recline, a proper leg rest, and a sturdier tray table that actually feels usable. Once we got to our seats, we saw this little blanket, some headphones, and our food menu waiting for us at the seat. One more thing that I really like about Virgin Atlantic is this nice ambient lighting that they have going on. It definitely makes the plane look more premium and more relaxing. One more thing that kind of makes this cabin feel luxurious is the nice little touch of this welcome drink of champagne, orange juice, or water that you're offered right when you get to your seat. This one is not business class, but I think it absolutely hits that sweet spot where you get space, calm, comfort without paying upper class prices. Our takeoff time was around 4 p.m. and this was the food that we were offered right about 1 hour into our flight. And the second meal that we were going to be served on the plane was this high tea style meal. Okay, so two things that I really like about this drinks menu is number one, you can get oat milk if you prefer that for your coffee. And number two, you can also get cappuccino or latte on board if you prefer that. I absolutely loved the in-flight entertainment system as well. The entertainment screen is pretty large and there's also USB and power available at the seat for charging your phones and devices. Never seen a safety demonstration video this cool and quirky. The in-flight entertainment system I thought had plenty of content to choose from, so you won't be hard-pressed for good entertainment on this flight. And the screens are really easy to operate and responsive, so a really smooth experience overall. And here's a wireless charging pad which is right between the two seats on the seat armrest, which honestly I didn't even notice for the first 2-3 hours of the flight. For the first drink service, I kept it pretty simple, just got a tea, but these sour cream nibbles were actually very tasty. And then it was time for the first main meal. If you watch my other airline reviews, you know that I always request a vegan meal. And honestly, Virgin Atlantic is the single airline that always serves me the tastiest vegan meal. This vegan chocolate mousse cake was to die for, honestly. And this is the meal that my partner chose. One quick heads up about Virgin Airlines is that ahead of your flight, they will email you to pre-book your meal, and I highly recommend that because they run out of all the great options pretty much ahead of the flight. I also wanted to quickly show you the amenity kit that you get on Virgin Atlantic Premium Economy. You typically don't get a kit when you're flying a daytime flight. This was the kit actually that I got from my flight from New Delhi to LHR, which was mostly a nighttime flight. And these are the simple items that you can find in the kit. And this was the second light meal, more high tea style. Out of all the premium economy flights that I've taken, Virgin Atlantic is honestly my favorite because the service is top notch, the seats are really comfortable, and the food has been the tastiest that I've ever gotten for a vegan meal. If you enjoyed this airline review, I think you'll also enjoy these two. So check them out, and thanks so much for watching today.